Hello and welcome to Chrome Computing. In this video, I'm going to show you the new screen capture recording software that's now built into Chrome OS 89. To use this, you will have to check to see that you've got the latest operating system installed, Chrome OS version 89. If it's not, check for updates, see if it does update. If it hasn't, then it will come along soon, so you'll have to come back to this video when you've updated to version 89. Once you've done that, to get to your screen recording software, so the reason why this is a good thing is at the moment, if you want to record your screen on your Chromebook, like I'm doing now, you'd need to use third-party software that you need to pay for, generally speaking. The free ones, there's usually an image on the video which you don't want to see. So this is a good option now that you have this built into Chrome OS as standard. So if you've got Chrome OS 89, just go down to the bottom here, and then you'll see here, screen capture. Click on that, and then it will come up with this here. Now here, at the bottom, you've got camera, so you could just take a screen capture like you could before, but the main difference here now is that you can do a screen record, and you can click on screen record, and you can either choose the full screen or you can choose the partial screen, or the record the window. So recording the window, record the active window that's open. And settings, you've got the option to record microphone or not. Okay, so if you wanted to record your microphone, that's with no microphone. And then if you wanted to sound on, you click on that. And then if you wanted to do a full screen, that's fine. If you wanted to do a partial screen, you could just do that, for example. And then let's just record, just to show you. So there's a countdown. And then from here, you should see that it's only recording that partial part of the screen. And when my cursor goes off the screen, it's not recording. We'll show you that video, or I'll show you that video in a second. To stop, there's a stop button down here. So you just simply press stop, and then that video has been recorded. And then another option is to do full screen. So screen capture. It's on that. You can change this as well. So if it was wrong, you could just put it right down so you can get it exactly where you want it to be. So this is quite good if you want to record something, just a small little area. I think that's quite a good idea. If you wanted to record full screen, just click on full screen and then click anywhere to record full screen. So we start recording. Again, it will give us a countdown. And there you go, it's recording. So you could open up Google, for example, and if you went to Google, you could go do anything. You could go to anywhere. It would just record everything you do. So we'll just do a few things like this. Okay, and then we'll stop the recording. And then I'll show you where the recordings are. So as you can see, the files, the icons here have changed slightly in Chrome OS 89. There's a bit more depth to the actual icon for the files section. So here, where they save, they don't save in camera, which I think they might do in the future, perhaps not. Actually, it's not the camera. So if this is when you record on your webcam on your camera, like I've done there, but they save in your downloads there, and you'll see these two here. These are two I recorded earlier. So if we do this one, this should be the partial one. And I'll stop talking because I, as far as I'm aware, we were talking when we was doing the film recording. Just click on that. And then from here, you should see that it's only recording that partial part of the screen. And when my cursor goes off the screen, it's not recording. We'll show you that video, or I'll show you that video in a second. To stop, there's a stop button down here. You just see So you can see that recorded. And now this is the full screen one. Let's have a look. And there you go, it's recording. So you could open up Google, for example. These here, I was concerned about at first, but it's because you haven't got it on full screen. So just click down there, and it is a full screen video. You do, so just do a few things like this. Okay, and then we'll stop the recording. So there you go. So you can now record on your Chromebook without having to have third-party software, which is really good. For me personally, I don't know if I'm going to be using it just yet. And the reason why is I need to test to see if the video files, because when you click on one of the files, go to downloads, when you click on one of the files and right click and get info, I would have expected to have seen the frame rate, and there isn't. Now, if this is a variable frame rate, it's WebM, which I think is okay for me if I wanted to do some video editing. I could get that changed. So it does save in WebM format. So there is converters if you needed to convert it into MP4. But WebM is fine. It's a good quality video download. The dimensions are fine. It's recorded in HD, but I'm concerned about the frame rate. Now, my fear is that it won't be saved in a fixed frame rate of, say, 30 frames per second. Now, the problem for me with that is it's perfectly fine to play back the video like we are here now, which is absolutely fine. But for me, for video editing, if I wanted to put this into a video editor, and say, for example, on that video, I also had my webcam open, the problem with not having a fixed frame rate on video editors is you start going out of sync with your voice. So your lips start going out of sync with your voice. So for me, if it doesn't have fixed frame rate, although it's great, for me personally, it's not going to work. But I do need to check that. To do that, I need to, for some reason, it's not giving me the information here. I don't know why. I thought it would have done. So I need to export this. I'll put this into the cloud, Google Drive, and I'll export it onto another computer and check the frame rate. Hopefully it will be a fixed frame rate. I've got a feeling it won't be. If it's variable, it's fine for most people, but if you need to use it for a video editor, a variable frame rate can cause issues. Okay, so the good news is obviously that you do now have a screen recorder built into Chrome OS, which is great to see. This is one of the things they brought to us for the 10th birthday of Chrome OS and the Chromebook. If you like the video, please like and subscribe to the channel for future videos, and thanks for watching.